Speaking of the Cowboys, Dacius, the floor is yours. Obviously, a brutal loss to the Lions. Um, I know we tend to have these Cowboy State of the addresses.
Brutal.
I've always admired how much of a cool-headed Cowboys fan you are. You don't get too high, you don't get too low. You try to keep everything in its proper perspective. For the Cowboy fans out there who are like you, for the Cowboy fans out there who are like you, um, what is the takeaway from this, if any at all, as it relates to the future of the Cowboys following the catastrophic loss to the Detroit Lions this past Sunday, my brother?
Um, Stephen A came from this angle earlier today, and I really liked it because I didn't think about it the way he thought about it. He was referencing the New York Knicks and how long they sucked. Mm-hmm. But he talked about there being Cowboy fans in the game actually rooting for the Detroit Lions. And so I feel as though the only way that the madness stops is if some type of way we form a fan club picket line, or some type of way we can do a fan club sit-in or boycott or whatever the case may be, because nothing's going to change. We're going to constantly give dead energy to a system that is clearly flawed. And no matter what it is that we hope to gain from watching the players play, we'll never, ever really be able to faithfully have that, because we don't have someone who is faithfully trying. We don't have an owner of our organization who is faithfully trying to win football games. He is faithfully trying to keep the Cowboys and further the Cowboys being on the map and marketing and so on and so forth. My nigga is in Bitcoin deals. He is in cryptocurrency deals. He ain't worried about winning no football games, right? And so when you have someone who is the leader of the system, who is running the system, come on, bro. At this point, it's like you getting mad is a laugh. Like, getting upset about this shit is a laugh, bro. Like, I'm supposed to be the same upset I was when they got blew out 60-something to the Packers. Stop playing with me, man. I'm a grown man. Stop playing with me, right? But I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand the Cowboy fans who
go back man, y'all been getting blew out for quite some time now. This remnants of your team, the core of y'all. So it's funny that you brought back up y'all getting blew out in the playoffs. So dating back to that, y'all lost games by 30+ points, I believe.
Hold on, time out. Hold on. I wasn't done. So with that being said, bro, strangely enough, I'm not even really worried about the Cowboys for real. Like, a nigga really got real life shit going on. And so I can really, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? The Cowboys and all that, but like, that don't really like pay my bills for real. That ain't really like moving me. So like, I know it's all like fun and games and shit, but like, I'm on a whole different type of vibe. Like, and like, nigga, like, where like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the white man is where it's at. The white man has always been our problem. And the white man will probably always continue to be our problem. The white man will be the reason why you won't win. And them being white.
I don't know where this is going.
So that's just how I feel about it. That's where my heart is. I mean, even with the star behind me, it's like, bro, there are bigger things at play. And, you know, I know all we see is what we see on the TV. But, bro, this shit, it's really for fun, bro. It's really all fun, for real. Just to get to watch these guys play a game for millions of dollars.
Thank you for telling us some stuff that we know.
At the end of the day, bro, you numb to the BS with your franchise. And I think every fan gets to that point when their franchise is on BS.
Yeah, bro. I'm
gonna politely interject
just
though.
There like 2 years ago, so I get you.
He stated something, and I just I just want to point this out, and I'm really done after that or after this. The Cowboys are so bad. Sedacious actually brought real life into the equation and how they're so bad he don't even have the time to worry about them because life is happening, which is happening for. I just want to say, man, like the Cowboys have really placed their fans in a pretty bad
A point of no
spot.
return.
Yeah, man, and I don't know. I feel for y'all, but then like 90% of me doesn't feel for y'all from a fan's perspective because, you know, as long as I can remember, as long as I've been alive, this has just been on par for the race.
Yeah, it's yeah. I don't know. I think. I mean, it's hard for me to stick to football when it comes to really thinking about the Cowboys because for me it's more than football. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's looking at the surface, and I'm always way deeper pause, and it's just it's cool. I'll watch the game. You know what I'm saying? I'll root, but like to really keep like expecting them to win, knowing that we ain't got the tools to, knowing that we really can't stop the run and we can't run the ball. Like, are y'all serious? Like, what are we rooting for?
Two most important things in football for sure. You got to be able to.
Hey, Dacious,
Block and tackle.
do you believe being a Cowboys fan is becoming bad for Cowboy fans' mental health?
No. If it is, these niggas tripping.
If it is, I mean, you did bring up an excellent point about how, you know, you got better things to worry about, and well, we know specifically what's going on, so we won't.
Well, just because there's always this with the Cowboys, bro, comes everything. When you being a Cowboys fan, like you don't get to be a rational Cowboys fan, bro. You gotta be a diehard fanatic that people.
You gotta be willing to jump off the bridge.
I resent that statement. I actually met a very rational Cowboys fan this past Sunday.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that you won't meet them. What I'm saying is how they are approached.
Well, it surprised me because that was the first one I met. So
they are not approached as rational Cowboys fans. They are approached as the same old fanatics.
How would you know?
I'm one of them.
We say take one to know one.
Simple. I've been talking about this defense for years. I've been talking about Dak Prescott for years.
Well, I'll say this.
But contrary to popular belief, I feel like they're gonna be okay. I feel like the only team we really got to worry about is the Commanders.
Well,
what you mean by okay? What you mean by that?
Well, we always infamous for 8-8 and taking the division with 8-8. So as long as we can go at least 9-7, we
don't lie, brother. I think them days are long behind y'all. I reckon.
You know, I love that you say that because you sound like every journalist this morning and this Monday morning and Tuesday to this morning, and I don't feel like it's that deep. I feel like Detroit was a powerhouse, right? And when it comes to the rest of our schedule, we can still squeeze in that little last spot.
As bad as they look, to give Sedacious some bail money, they are 3-3. On par for that 8-8 projection. But I believe.
I do want to point out the wins. The only notable win I would give y'all is Pittsburgh.
I wouldn't I wouldn't say that was notable.
Hey, I was reaching for something to give. But
what's crazy is we beat Pittsburgh. We haven't played no divisional game yet.
So here's the thing. The best quarterback in the division is Jaden Daniels, and I don't believe it's close. I don't believe that's hyperbole at this point. It's yet to be seen how far that he can take him his rookie season. But I definitely foresee him getting to the divisional, potentially losing. in the divisional round. But I'll tell you, man, Cowboys, tough watch. And I'm going to love every second of Joe Mixon having a historic day against those guys. I'm telling
And
you.
Joe Mixon, I don't know if you want to call him locks or twists, but he got him.
His rushing yards when he played the Cowboys.
He got him, Dacius. He got him.
Over, bro. I'm talking about like over. Like
okay.
whatever they got in.
Are you saying this because you feel like the Cowboys will not find a way to be able to tighten up the interior by Thanksgiving?
What I'm telling you is the Cowboys can't stop the run to save their life. And if you look at y'all back end, y'all really can't cover to save y'all life. Because if you've been paying attention, Trayvon Diggs, he gets picked on. But I guess this ain't a shocker. When you can't defend the run, it's hard to defend the pass, even if you can defend the pass. Y'all have a bunch of pick artists over there, guys who play great zone coverage, but y'all never had the ability to sit back in zone because y'all always got to be on the attack. Because guess what? This guy's always running the ball in y'all. So y'all have to stack the box. Y'all have to show single high. Y'all got to show, man coverage on the outside because y'all have to have all these people in the box.
What's
you
crazy
can't afford to play
like
zone on the back
about 3
end.
years ago.
I mean,
what's crazy? You sound like me about 3 years ago.
You just looking at what's happening on the field,
this
bro.
This was when old boy, what's his name? Dan, Brad, whatever the Commanders' new coach. This when he was the defensive coordinator, and now we got Mike Zimmer.
I'm telling you, bro. Like it ain't even about the coordinator, bro. Y'all just don't have personnel to stop the run. Y'all just don't. Okay, they're not built to stop the run.
All right, okay, I got you. So who do we blame that we don't have the personnel?
No, it's Jerry Jones' fault, but I'm just saying, but Jerry Jones is the Cowboys.
Yeah.
We saying the same shit. He's some shit
that's
too.
all it is. I mean, but at this point, I'm already here. So, it's either not watch football anymore or we riding it down with the Cowboys.
That's what they got. They got niggas at the point of where they don't even want to watch this shit no more.
No. I wouldn't even watch
catching every Texans game. I'm loving all these primetime games we have.
I wouldn't even watch it. I mean, I would find something way more productive to do with my time, but I would have to not watch it.
Well, if you want to watch some quality football, Packers and Texans will be on this upcoming week.
No,
Can I interest you in that?
I can't even watch the Texans. I turn my back on them, and my back got to stay turned. I got to be a real nigga.
Wow. I'll accept you, bro. If you want to come back, I'll accept you.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even say I want you back. I just said if you want to watch some quality football.
Can't do it.
Yeah, you go be a star boy. I'm
like
a top. Yeah, I bet.
Nice. That was nice.